I'm Sonya.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Kate.
And today we're dishing with you from Chef Geoff, located at 3201 New Mexico Avenue. And while there's this fantastic food out here, I'm ready for a cheesy interview.
A cheesy interview. And we actually have another chef with us.
We do.
We do. Her name is Sheila Cutchlow, and you may know her from watching the Paula Deen's Philadelphia, Real Ladies of Philadelphia. Is that what it was called?
The Real Women of Philadelphia.
Real Women of Philadelphia,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She had to create this entire program using cream cheese?
Yeah, so what it is it alludes to Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese and obviously all the things you can do with that.
What are all the things you can do with that? Because I'm thinking bagels and
Right.
Cheesecake.
Right, and salmon, yeah.
And
salmon.
This was an 8-week competition, and so what Paula did at the beginning of every week was say, okay, now I want all your entries for appetizers, all your entries the next week for side dishes, all for entree, and I qualified in the entree category.
And what was
and then
your
dessert,
entree? What was
and
your
then of course cheesecake desserts.
Right.
So, okay.
Did everyone do cheesecake?
Oh, there were so many different entries. It was crazy. So the answer is no.
Oh.
And in fact, the woman who won the dessert category did a French apple pie.
Oh.
Anyway,
I can imagine.
apple cake.
So tell us about your entree.
Okay, all right.
It was just a slob of cheese.
Okay, okay. No, what I did was I split chicken breasts, and then I made a mixture of Philadelphia cream cheese, Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese,
Nice. Well played.
spring onion, fresh tarragon, fresh basil. Spread that in the middle of all of it. Rolled it up, wrapped it in turkey bacon, and then basted that with butter. So after it
Wow.
all bakes,
Like
it actually
cordon
makes
bleu,
this.
so to speak.
Seriously, I call it bundles of joy because when you bite into it, it's crazy.
It's like the Iron Chef. It's like Iron Chef of like cream cheese. It's
Except
great.
but everything has to be made with cream cheese. Did you feel
Everything.
a little bit like you had to be really creative, that you might run out of ideas? Were you like Googling cream cheese recipes? What were you doing?
Sort of. Well, first of all, you can look up different recipes, but I cook a lot. And so I already had some things that I was using with Philadelphia cream cheese. The competition, though, for this contest was a national one. I think they thought that they were going to get like 800 to maybe 1,000 entries. They got just shy of 6,000.
Right.
So thank God I qualified early because the competition was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you qualify? What did you have to do?
Okay, so what you do is you are cooking your dish depending on what the week is, and I obviously made an entry for every week. So you cook in your kitchen, you videotape yourself, you upload it to YouTube, and then from there you upload it to the official contest site, and then you pray to God they see you, and that it's something that they're interested in.
So they never get to actually taste it? Or?
Oh, they ran a test kitchen.
Oh, they do? Oh, so
yeah.
that's why they're watching you do it, and then they'll use your recipe
Absolutely.
and then do the test kitchen.
Yeah, and so it was a combination of things. Obviously, the Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese, the recipe itself, probably some personality piece as well, and I guess, just did it feel good?
So
did it taste good?
Are
Did it
you a
look good?
chef or are you just a woman who likes to cook?
Okay, I am actually a 300-pound woman in disguise.
She's a real
Let me tell you
woman.
something.
like
I'm
to
a
be
big
better in
surprise. Yeah, no,
disguise,
I'm a big surprise. If you take me out to dinner, I eat. Okay, oh my God. I'm a foodie. I love food.
But you can also
food.
create it.
And I cook. Yeah, so I love to eat. I like to cook. I like to read about it. I love
you say
it.
300-pound woman in disguise because when I think of Paula Deen's food, I think of like I can only eat that once a year because it's all like really heavy
Rich.
food, right?
Cream cheese too is kind of a heavy ingredient, right?
Well, actually, it adds a rich component, but it's not really heavy.
And it's like you don't have to use the entire block.
Right, you don't have to use the entire block, everything in moderation. Paula will tell you herself that you can't eat heavy every day of the year.
That's right, y'all.
And right, that's it. Let me tell you something. What you see on TV is the tip of the iceberg. That is her times 10. I
Wow.
mean, her personality is so amazing. It's distracting, So we're doing the cook-off, and she's talking to me like this, and I was like this. Okay. Cook.
Y'all.
So as a result of winning this, you're one of 4 ladies,
Yes,
right, that
yes.
will go on to have their own show.
Yep. So.
And where will this show be shown?
Well, you know what? We were slated to go to LA in 2 weeks, but we had such a good time in Savannah and so well received. We're actually going back to Savannah. So I go back, July 1st, and that's where she is,
What if they had it
obviously.
in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
Well, I mean, that sort of seems the obvious. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about what's your personality on your show? What kind of
Well, it's not that I get a specific show. Okay, not yet.
Not yet.
Anyway, so what I do is we are collaborating with Paula for a cookbook featuring Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese.
Oh.
I head up the entree category. A woman named Mandy is doing appetizers. We've got someone named Karen doing side dishes, and then Casey is doing desserts. So we collaborate on that. We won some prize money, which is amazing. And then we also are going on to do a series of webinars, which is I think what you're probably thinking. So we're doing webinars, and mine are going to be the entrees.
So teaching people how to cook with this ingredient, the Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese.
And we're also this is going to be another national opportunity where we are asking women and men to send in their recipes to the Real Women of Philadelphia for inclusion in the cookbook.
It's what? Because the women, you said the Real Women of Philadelphia.
Well, yeah, that's confusing. When I heard that, it was like Real Women of Philadelphia with a DC winner. I'm like, I don't understand
But it's
how
the
that. Yeah,
Philadelphia
it's a
cream cheese.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
actually bake with cream cheese. I love making cheesecakes, and so I make a lot of cheesecakes.
I have not had your cheesecake.
I haven't either. We're getting ready for a bake-off here, I think.
Variations with it, but I've never thought about using cream cheese to go in any other direction.
Oh, you've got to check it out. I'm serious. Like we have been eating so much food because we're trying each other's recipes and stuff like that. It's going to be open to men and women now. So it's going to be this cookbook. Please stay tuned because you can enter. What a nice hook that would be, you know? Somebody to find out that you bake.
recipe.
Are you kidding me?
So what?
And honey, if you throw chocolate in it, I'm assuming that it's going to be all good. I'm just saying. I don't know. Okay.
How are we going to use the prize money, Sheila?
I have this indulgence. I have been looking for one of those big old-fashioned 4-poster beds.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one of those for myself. That's what I want.
So that you can cook
Yeah.
yourself food and breakfast in bed?
that every night.
I have a saying that when I want to be lazy, I want to eat cheese in bed. So just you can take that.
I have this thing about my bedroom, and I'm telling you, like the big 4-poster bed. And so every night that I go to sleep, it's like, oh, thank you, Paula. Oh my God, thank you, Kraft.
She really did make all your dreams come true.
No, she really did. I'm telling you, this woman, she changed my life. She changed my life.
Well, Sheila, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're so excited for you. We're so surprised that we were having you on, and then all of a sudden you won the whole thing.
We would like to think of ourselves as your lucky charm.
You know what?
So
That's what I'm
expect a
thinking
shout
too.
out on the book.
I got to tell you, when I heard that I booked the interview, I said, you know what, God, let this be a sign. So you know what? Thank you.
Well,
all right.
We'll be
we're
eating at your
expecting
house.
only more great things from you, and only more great recipes to try.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You keep your eyes on Sheila. We know we will be, and as always, keep your eyes right here. Come back next time, right here on the District Dish.